July 2nd. The government allows the return of OFWs with valid contracts to Israel, but with restriction for new workers. The Department of Migrant Workers said that government restrictions to Israel have been eased following the improvement of the security situation between Israel and Iran. The security improvement following a ceasefire between the two countries prompted the Department of Foreign Affairs to lower the alert to Level 2 or restriction phase, which means overseas Filipino workers with valid contracts to Israel can now go back. Despite the easing of restrictions, DMW Secretary Hans Leo Kakdak emphasized that the deployment of newly hired workers is not yet recommended. Ridon says certain Chinese officials should also be barred from entering the Philippines. Bicol Saro Party List Representative Terry Ridon is asking the Marcos administration to respond accordingly to the Chinese government's imposition of sanctions against former Senator Francis Tolentino. This, after Tolentino, branded as an anti-China politician, was prohibited from traveling to China, Macau, and Hong Kong. Ridon, a returning House member in the 20th Congress, wrote on his Facebook on Tuesday night, July 1st, saying that the government should similarly impose similar travel sanctions on current or previous high-level Chinese officials who had been undertaking disinformation against Philippines' interests in the West Philippine Sea. Secretary Remulla says there will be no hospital arrest or VIP treatment for Teves. Neither hospital arrest nor preferential treatment will be accorded to former Negros Oriental Representative Arnulfo Teves Jr., the Department of the Interior and local government assured the public on Wednesday, July 2nd. DILG Secretary Juanito Victor Johnvic Remulla insisted that Teves is fit for incarceration in normal jail after he was given clearance for hospital discharge. Remulla insisted that the expelled Solon will never get special treatment inside the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology Manned Detention Facility, reiterating that Teves will be treated in the same manner as any other person deprived of liberty. PAGASA says the low-pressure area east of Luzon may develop into a tropical depression within 24 hours. A low-pressure area east of Luzon may strengthen into a tropical depression and be named Bising within the next 24 hours, said the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration on Wednesday, July 2nd. As of 3 a.m., the LPA was located 200 kilometers east-northeast of Casiguran, Aurora, or 235 kilometers east of Echage, Isabela. In addition, the southwest monsoon, or Gov't, continues to affect the rest of the country, bringing scattered rain showers and thunderstorms to several areas. According to Trump, Israel and Iran had agreed to a complete and total ceasefire. U.S. President Donald Trump announced that Israel and Iran had agreed to a complete and total ceasefire soon after Iran launched a limited missile attack Monday on a U.S. military base in Qatar, retaliating for the American bombing of its nuclear sites. But the status of a possible ceasefire remained tentative after an Iranian missile barrage struck Israel after a first deadline for the proposal. The Iranian barrages sent Israelis hurrying into bomb shelters as the sun rose, killing at least 4 people and injuring 8 others. Israel's Magen David Adom Rescue Services said, Israel has yet to acknowledge Trump's proposal, which gives Israel more time to potentially strike back, though Iran on its state television announced an overall ceasefire had begun at 7:30 a.m. local time. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph or follow us on social media. Thanks for tuning in to the Manila Bulletin Daily Rundown.